What's up, everybody?
What's happening, family?
And welcome back to another episode of Is This Gonna Cause an Argument? I am your host, that chick Angel, also known as Angel Lakita Moore, also known as Angel Lakita Tanksley. I'm mad because I forgot to sing my theme song. I am joined by my husband, the fine as hell. Light-eyed, light-skinned, sexy little man, who's also the other host of this podcast. Tell them who you are, baby.
I'm Marcus Tanksley, a.k.a. Tank. Hey, if this is your first time tuning in, we greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, we do.
This is a weekly podcast that we do, me and my beautiful wife, and we talk about pretty much any and everything we got dang feel like it. It was on relationships and all that jazz. Then you know what? We had to make it a little more fun. So we might hit on politics, you or your mama. And we have these conversations. We film them live with our Patreon. They got the comments rolling in. They get all the behind the scenes stuff. They get all the exclusivity.
Exclusive.
You understand? And you can be a part of that Patreon, the media family, as we call them, for the low of $5 a month. All you got to do is go. All you have to do.
Come on, I believe in you. Come on.
Patreon.com/thatchickangel. For the low, like I said, $5 a month. You can be a part of that. And
we got some sponsors.
We got 4 of them this week. We want to let them know who our wonderful sponsors are.
We have HelloFresh, ZocDoc, BetterHelp, and Next Evo. We'll tell you more about all of them later on in the podcast, and we hope that you decide to support them, because by supporting them, you're supporting us, period. Another little benefit of the Patreon that I want to mention is that we have a question of the week that we do typically at the end of every podcast, and they are the ones that we pull the questions from. So actually, I'm going to ask our Patreon, who are currently watching, if you have a question that you want to ask us this podcast, please go ahead and leave it in the chat. Victory will screen capture any that she thinks we would like. She's going to text them over to us, and we will answer those questions. So, you ready to jump into it?
Yeah, well, before we get started, this ain't even a segment, but I'm getting something off my chest real quick. Okay? Because it already came through the chat, and just in case things still ain't going right, the people watching need to know. In case this is still an issue on Wednesday, they need to know anyway. I put out a gift box on manshit.com. It's my beard and body butter. These gift boxes have been ready to go since the first week that they went on sale. However, with the shipping company that I use, there is a huge issue that they're having with shipping, and it's a problem, and it's done pissed me off. And they got an extremely scathing email from me last night. It was about 12:30 and 1 o'clock when I sent that email. Somebody woke up this morning feeling real small about the company that they work for, and hopefully the right people get it within that company, because I'm pissed. Now we got to go. We have to do so much work now. We can get them shipped out. We're going to get them shipped out. That's going to happen this week. But the amount of work that we have to do to ship out each and every individual package is also going to send me into another. It already sent me. I'm past it now. So now it's just getting the work done. But if you ordered a gift box, I first and foremost want to apologize for it taking so long, because it should have been shipped out already, especially if you were one of the first people that ordered on that first day. But that's what's got. I'm truly just talking about it. It's starting to piss me off all over again, because it's beyond my control. There's nothing I can do about it. So, but now there is something I can do about it. But that's where I'm at. Lowe's update. I'm not. Y'all gonna hear about that as soon as it all comes to an end. But yes, I went to Lowe's. But y'all that don't know, let us tell it. I was going to say, here's the thing. Let us tell it. I told everybody, you can go back over here. You can zoom back out if you will. Told everybody about an issue that I was having with some doors that I ordered. Looks like the sun's starting to shine on that whole, it's a little light at the end of the tunnel. So I'm going to keep y'all abreast on what's going on with that. Just let me come to the tail end of that to make sure everything, because it looks like I'm going to benefit, but we going to see.
All right. So moving on. We have TikTok o'clock.
Angel, girl, what time is it?
TikTok o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
You really killing the theme songs. You really just gonna do it.
Yes,
for people.
I told you I'm done. I'm done with it.
It's so not fair. Don't start stuff that you ain't willing to see through.
We got 58 segments. And
Yes.
you want me to sing for each one every week? I ain't doing that.
We only got 5 segments.
Look, that fruit at the top of the tree always tastes better because it's hard to get. You understand?
Shut up before I hit you with a piece of fruit.
Go ahead and hit me with that peach, girl. You know what I'm saying?
So TikTok o'clock, if
ready?
you didn't know, is where we listen to a TikTok piece of advice, and then we add on to it whether or not we disagree, agree, or if we have in addition to. So here's this week's TikTok o'clock.
Every man like a little crazy in his woman. If he say he don't like you. We like a little crazy, not toxic. There's a difference. Crazy is something wrong with my food order. I ain't tripping. But you go charge him up. We like that. We smiling inside. Crazy is I was just over there 4-5 days straight. I gotta leave. You calling, hey, when you coming back? I was just over there. We like that. Toxic is you showing up unannounced, banging on the door, or I'm taking a nap, you blow my phone up 40, 50 times, and then you text, have a nice life. We don't like that. That's toxic. We like crazy.
All right. So that was by Peak Work Archie. And do you, Marcus, feel like, one, is that true? And is there a difference between crazy and toxic?
I will agree with him to a degree. Yes, there is a difference between crazy and toxic. I think it goes the same for women to men and men to women. We want to see that you actually care. You won't hear men say that. Oh, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. No, he wants to know that you care. Same as you want to know that we care. Like somebody step to you and like you handle the situation, but somebody step to you, try to holler at you, and I'm sitting right here and I don't say nothing. No, well, you know, I know you can handle it, but you gonna feel a certain way if I don't step up. Like, hey, bro, you gonna chill on that? This is my woman right here. What are you doing? Versus me just sitting there. Oh yeah, she a grown woman. She can handle it, because you want me to step up and. You, even if you don't need the protection, you want to know it's there. That's like guns. I love guns. I don't 100% need them, but I know they're there in case something pop out. And the same, and that's pretty much what he's saying. It's just like, yeah, we want the woman as much as, we might be like, oh, she calling again. If she stopped calling, you'd be like, no, hold on, why don't you call me like that? I just called you last week. Bitch, you ain't called me today. You ain't called me yesterday or today. What's up? What's going on? So with that aspect, yes, like he's 100% right. I don't know if I want to call it a little crazy, because Angel got some crazy, and I'm like, we could do without. But if it wasn't there, I don't know if I have a problem with it or not.
You would miss it. You would feel so insecure and vulnerable. You feel so skinny.
Not your type.
Just out here,
not your type of crazy.
Shivering. You need it. It's warm.
Angel's madly
in
toxic.
the winter. No, I'm not.
Let me finish. All right.
Hurry up.
Yeah, shut up. Let me talk. No, but there's a difference between crazy and toxic. Like crazy is like, no, I'm crazy about you. I care about you. Toxic is that. Catching the attitude, you ain't called me, or even vice versa. Oh girl, you ain't called me, so what's up with that? Showing up at a job, or catching the attitude when y'all haven't talked. It's like, well, here we are talking now. I don't want to talk to you because you flipping out. You know what I'm saying? Or going overboard because the food order is wrong.
It's gaslighting what you just did. Here we are talking now, and now that you have an attitude, I don't want to talk to you.
Are you going to keep being rude? You going to let me finish?
Gaslight. You have talked so much this whole podcast.
Like I was saying.
Goodness gracious.
So
he did a whole segment that we didn't have.
Did she say, did you not ask me to go?
Yes.
You asked me 2 questions. I'm answering the second one.
It's just taking forever.
All right. Welcome to my world.
You answered both already.
Welcome to my world. Yes, there is a difference. And, that's just we don't want. We don't want to have to deal with the crazy and the absolute crazy. You can talk to the manager about the food order, but don't be over there making a scene about it. That's the toxic part. Angel.
I like toxic, and I married it, is what I'm here to say.
I think of the two of us, they know who's toxic, and it ain't me.
The fact that you think it ain't you. Marcus is crazy. And I do think you summarized it when you summarized it the first part, that it is more so about seeing the care I think that is the best way to put it. A very
Oh, you still talking? Dang.
next segment.
And I ain't saying for that one either.
You see how I did that? You see how I moved on?
Because I already summed it up.
No, because you talked for forever.
What you were saying was irrelevant. Because I already summed it
No,
up.
my opinion is never
Does not matter.
irrelevant.
It doesn't matter.
It's
Come on.
never irrelevant. And yeah, I think, yes, I do think you're right. I think it's about caring. And I do think that man is telling the truth. I do think men like that. There's very few men that are at the point in life where they truly want just peace. And they are you
coming from a crazy ass woman. That's
I'm dead serious. There are very few men that I know of that really have a zero tolerance for any type of friction, that are that conflict avoidant, that if they see their woman get into a conflict with somebody,
in that way. I see
yes,
what you're saying.
because there are dudes that are just like, no,
I
don't want
I
that.
see what you're saying now. Yeah, no, I was thinking on something different.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah, that ain't nobody. Yeah, I don't. Now, dudes don't know some men that would avoid that conflict, even if they saw women getting talked to. But yeah, I'm not one.
Crystal, I'm glad you pointed that out. She said, "Remember when Tank didn't have much to say? Now he got all the answers." Laugh out loud. That was Marcus used to be on this show.
Yeah.
Man, you're talking.
I'm a professional. Look, I got to get paid to do this. Before, it was just like, I got to go. I just got off work. All right. What we doing this for?
Because I knew this day would come. Thank God for a woman with vision. Amen. Next,
woman with what?
Vision.
Come on.
Next up, we're doing Taking Sides. Again, if this is your first time watching, Taking Sides is when we, I guess, talk about a very popular topic, something that might be trending, and we give our perspective on it. So it's not so much advice like TikTok o'clock, but more so, this is our take on something that is happening in the world. You're drinking my water that you threw on the floor. I hope you choke. And then I'll watch you and I'll laugh in your face. I don't know why he's on one today, y'all. If you're not watching, if you're not watching, you can watch this on YouTube at That's Your Angel TV. But what has happened is I got myself a bottle of water before the podcast started, my favorite water, Fiji. My husband knocked it on the floor. Then he picked it up and drank majority of it. And I hope his bowels explode and that he gets aggressive diarrhea at the most inopportune time. All right. So last night, Elon Musk got viciously booed by a stadium crowd at Dave Chappelle's San Francisco show. And now he's going around deleting videos of the incident off of Twitter. I'm about to play it. Let me play it and then I'll continue reading. Oh, actually, before I play it, let's go to our first sponsor, HelloFresh. Now, y'all know our family loves HelloFresh. It is one of our favorite meal planning, it's not an app, services that we use. When I tell you, you're going to get the best meals. You're going to get them at an amazing price. They are chef quality. And not only that, okay, so obviously, we're in the Christmas season, so or the holiday season, and people are trying to save money. HelloFresh is cheaper than grocery shopping and 25% less expensive than takeout. So you can use those holiday savings for holiday gifts or treat yourself, because ain't nothing wrong with treating yourself, okay? If you're looking for variety with over 35 available recipes to choose from, for each week, there's something to please everyone. Choose from family-friendly, fit and wholesome, or even veggie. Plus, you can easily customize your meals by swapping proteins or sides, or upgrading your proteins, or even adding protein to a veggie meal. HelloFresh is quality. That is their priority. Ingredients travel from the farm to your door in less than 7 days, so you know that they are fresh. And there's a good one that a lot of people don't realize. If you're traveling for the holidays, HelloFresh has plans that work with your schedule. You can change your preferences, delivery day, or and address in just a few clicks. We be cooking HelloFresh. I mean, we've talked about HelloFresh so much on this podcast. So y'all already should know we're not playing when it comes to our HelloFresh meals, whether it's pastas, whether it's some dope shrimp situation, or they've introduced me to fish that I've never had before, barramundi. I ain't never had that. HelloFresh introduced me to it, and I was like, hey, barramundi. Hopefully I'm saying it right. All right, so go to HelloFresh.com/argue18.
Argue18.
And use code argue18.
Argue18.
For 18 free meals plus free shipping. Again, go to HelloFresh.com/argue18.
Argue18.
And use code argue18.
Argue18.
For 18 free meals plus free shipping. That's HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. All right, now let me play the video.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the richest man in the world. Cheers and booze, I see. Elon. Hey, Dave. Controversy, buddy.
Weren't expecting this, were you?
It sounds like some of them people you fired are in the audience. Tough road ahead, it sounds like. But you notice one thing, all those people are booing, and I'm just pointing out the obvious. You have terrible seats, and I understand. All coming from way up there, nigga, the last minute. Now I'm playing the niggas boo, boo, boo. Listen. Whatever. Look, motherfucker. This nigga is not even trying to die on Earth.
Okay, so Elon is being criticized for claiming. Hold on, I got to sneeze. Woo!
Bless you.
Claiming to be the champion of free speech while simultaneously censoring videos that hurt his feelings. And Chappelle is being criticized for insulting his fans and calling them poor for booing him. What's your take? I'll start. I will say that, of course, Dave is going to call the people who are booing him poor. Dave Chappelle don't be caring, as you all should know by now.
Yeah.
He is going to insult the people in his audience, the people who are not in his audience. That's something that I think people should expect when going to a Dave Chappelle show, is that he is not, it doesn't really show favoritism to anybody. He's going to go for the joke. That's what it feels like when I think of Dave Chappelle. And secondly, I think anyone who thinks that Elon Musk is sincere in his actions, meaning I'm doing this to restore freedom of speech, I'm doing this for the betterment of all people, I think is a little delusional. No, a lot of delusional. I do think Elon Musk does things just for the sake of his wealth. And when some of your wealthy constituents have been blocked off of a platform that is more powerful than regular traditional news, it makes you popular, even more popular and even more powerful when you can buy that company out and then allow your friends back onto the platform.
Right.
It doesn't really have to do with protecting freedom of speech.
Yeah.
It mostly has to do with his pockets and feeling powerful. So
Yeah.
I'm not shocked that he is censoring the videos at all, because he also doesn't seem like he knows what the hell he's doing specifically when it concerns Twitter. That's my 2 cents.
Nah, I mean, I definitely agree with you. Like with Dave Chappelle. Yeah, with Dave Chappelle, it's like everybody's an equal target with Dave Chappelle. The rich, the wealthy, the broke, the poor. He's going to target everybody because he's been a little bit of all those things at one point. So, yeah, and even what little backlash he's getting from the backlash that Dave Chappelle has gotten over the past 5 years is nothing compared to this. Like, that's just the day in life of him. He ain't going. This ain't gonna bother him. Even in the joke of what he said, like Angel said, he's gonna go for the joke every time. It wasn't like a dig or anything. It's facts. If you sitting all the way at the top in the back, your ticket was probably $20.
It was a lot cheaper than the people up
yeah,
front.
the people setting up by the stage that can smell his breath they paid a large amount of money for them tickets, especially to see Dave Chappelle at this point. And as far as Elon Musk, I don't know what he expected. If you go to a Dave Chappelle show, you got to expect a majority of the people in there to be either all the way or somewhat liberal.
No, actually, I think Dave Chappelle's audience is very much so mixed down the middle.
Yeah?
Yeah, especially with Dave Chappelle's rants on the transgender community. I think a lot of right-wing people were like, you're saying exactly what we've been trying to say. So I think he does have a lot of people that are.
Yeah, but all right, but even with that said, it's like, look at it. I guess it depends. It's subjective to the state that you're in or the region of the country that you're in, because liberal people in the South and Midwest and East are considered conservative out here where we at, because the liberals out here in California be on a whole nother. I consider myself liberal, but I'm like, I don't know if I'm California liberal.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No.
like so it's a huge swing, but yeah, I don't know what he would expect. Like, he should expect to get booed at this point with the moves that he's making, and a lot of people don't know his rise to power story. It's like a lot of people think he's rags to riches, and he's not. He went from rich to wealthy. Like, Elon's people had money. He didn't start anything from the ground up. No. And so the moves that he's making and the people that are in his circle, it's like, yeah, he was born into that circle.
Yeah.
You know, him and Donald Trump have a lot in common. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no rags to riches either. Trump came from money. So did Elon. So, yeah, I don't, like I said, Dave Chappelle. And as far as him taking people, you know, going and scrubbing Twitter, it's just like, it's his. He can do what he want to. If you don't like it, don't be on Twitter. Delete your channel. If you want to do something about that, post it on Facebook or
get
Instagram.
back to Facebook and put it on there.
Instagram. MySpace.
Yeah, I don't foresee Twitter going back to the Twitter that it was when it was owned by its previous owner, where hate speech was more regulated and taken away. I mean, first of all, I didn't know that you could post anything on Twitter. You can post straight up pornography on Twitter. I'm
not
shocked.
on Twitter. Angel was showing me, and I was like, wait, this is on Twitter?
I said, this
she was
woman
like,
has
yes.
a penis in her mouth, and she is going to town.
Yeah.
I was anytime.
You know, I wouldn't know.
Anytime a celebrity man has been caught fully naked or like
leaked video
or no, sometimes it was like Omarion's brother has an OnlyFans, and somebody was like, this nigga doing jumping jacks on his OnlyFans naked. It was on Twitter. You didn't have to go to OnlyFans to see it. Somebody posted it on Twitter. Same thing when Jesse Williams was caught on, not caught. Somebody videoed him on Broadway. He had a nude scene on Broadway. And a woman, she was like, I will record this. It was on Twitter. I was like, what is this cesspool that people are sitting in?
Yeah, I've never, because I'm not on Twitter, I only see the repercussions of the things that blow up on Twitter. It's like, I've never seen anything positive come from it. So I'm like, I'm keeping that toxicity out of my life.
Yeah, but I don't believe Elon Musk has a real strong moral compass when it comes to, am I doing things for the good of humanity? I think the almighty dollar is definitely his ruler. I don't know the man, but I'm judging from the fruit in which he bears that is the case. It is not just because he is wealthy. I am judging it based off of his actions. Also, why the hell would you be on stage at a Dave Chappelle?
You don't have a funny bone in your body that we know of. And
right.
If you do, nobody knows about it.
And also, it always seems weird to me for a billionaire to be a celebrity that wasn't a celebrity before they became a billionaire.
That's literally what I was about to say. Usually people with that type of wealth fade to the back. They don't want to be in the public eye because, like, granted, he's got all these things going on, but one of the things that make him a celebrity is his money and the things that he's done. So it's just like usually people like that, like Jay-Z was already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody who's already famous, I understand if you cross over the threshold of being a billionaire, how you can't all of a sudden no longer be famous. Yeah. It's still the case for you.
Right. Yeah, but the way he steps out in public is just like you don't see that many, you don't see people of his caliber that often wanting to be in the spotlight.
Yeah.
They're just like, you know what? Now I'm trying to live a regular life. He's like, no. Put me on stage. Mm-hmm. What talk show can I go on?
Yeah.
Put me in the music video. Like,
right. Like Rihanna is the best example I can find of how it really does not work when you become a billionaire and you try to be like, all right, I'm just a billionaire. Leave me alone. Rihanna will forever be Rihanna who did Umbrella, who did Work, who did all this. We gonna remember you. We waiting to see you. We don't want just some Fenty bras. Where's the music? Where Elon, we didn't need to know that he was did Tesla. We didn't need to know any of that. No. People would have been interested in Tesla if it would have been made by somebody named Bob. Yeah. It doesn't really matter, but for some reason he likes the attention. But I think that will that will potentially be the one thing that can be addictive to people who have a lot of money is also some of them can't resist trying to also have the fame. That's what happened with Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton could have been rich without becoming Paris Hilton, the socialite. Yeah. But then it became an addiction, it was like,
it's that addiction.
All right, well, let me be in the fame. Now she tried to fade back to the background because then you like, can't nobody leave me alone.
Because with that addiction, it's like a gateway drug. It's like, now you're getting the more stuff.
Oh, my God. Why did Diddy just have another baby? Why? I'm just seeing that.
Why wouldn't he? I mean, he's Diddy. Ain't nobody surprised by this. It's like saying, almost at this point, Diddy having another baby is almost like saying, Nick Cannon got another.
Listen, like, thank God he's not
ain't
on
nobody
that
surprised by these things.
Fast of a, oh,
granted,
Jesus.
he ain't got nearly as many, but ain't nobody surprised by these things.
Did you see the names of all? We'll talk about it in another podcast. All the names.
I was going to say, I saw the names of Nick Cannon. There's our generation, a certain generation of hip hop artists. It's like they never came out of that mindset. Mm-hmm. A few of them I follow on Instagram, and I'm just like, why are you still dressing like you in your early 20s?
Who makes you think of that? Who?
It's a few of them.
They're like, can't find nothing else in my closet. This is all I got. This
stuff is new age. Like, you would expect some new rapper to be some little this or young that, maybe whatever. And it's like, man, you 55. You got gray hair.
Dressed like a grown adult. Now, listen, if you're a fan of, let's say, sushi, right? It's incredible. It's like really good sushi. It's so good. But gas station sushi, no, that is not. It is not good. I don't care what gas station it is. You can call it Wahoo, any of them. The sushi ain't going to be good. Well, finding the right sushi makes all the difference. The same goes for finding the right doctor. With ZocDoc, you can find the right doctor for you in your network and in your neighborhood, one that makes you feel like you're in good hands, you're supported, and you're heard, even if you're telling them about your favorite sushi place. And I have to say, having a good doctor, it's kind of like priceless. The doctor who delivered all 4 of my children, I kept going back to him because his bedside manner was par none. I felt very comfortable with him. I could talk to him about anything, bring it up. I could call him. I could even question him very sternly about something if I felt like he was wrong about something. And I know you can't do that with every doctor. And so I want everybody to have those type of experiences with their doctors. And that's why I love telling you all about ZocDoc. ZocDoc is a free app that shows you doctors who are patient reviewed, take your insurance, are available when you need them. On ZocDoc, you can find every specialist under the sun, whether you're trying to straighten your teeth, fix an achy back, get that mole checked out, or anything else. ZocDoc has you covered. ZocDoc's mobile app is easy as ordering a ride to a restaurant or getting delivery to your house. Search, find, and book doctors with a few taps. Find and review local doctors. Read verified patient reviews from real people who made real appointments. Now, when you walk into a doctor's office, you're all set to see someone in your network who gets you. Go to ZocDoc.com. Find the doctor that's right for you and book an appointment in person or remotely that works for your schedule. Every month, millions of people use ZocDoc, and I am one of them. It's my go-to whenever I need to find and book a quality doctor. Go to ZocDoc.com/argue and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then start your search for a top-rated doctor today. Many are available within 24 hours. That's ZocDoc.com/argue. ZocDoc.com/argue. And then, okay, so that's like you dealing with your physical health. Mm-hmm. But we care about mental health over here too. And is this going to cause an argument? Mm-hmm. And this episode, thank the Lord, this episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Okay, guys. You know how you're going through life and things start to act up and you don't know how to fix those things. And I'm not talking about fix your dishwasher because that's easy. It comes with a manual. There are experts that know how to fix the thing. Well, BetterHelp online therapy is basically the next best thing to the manual for life. So because life doesn't come with a user manual, sometimes things won't work for you and it's normal to feel stuck. Navigating through life's challenges can make you feel unsure, whether it's a career change, a new relationship, or becoming a parent. Therapists are trained to help you figure out the cause of challenging emotions and learn productive coping skills, which makes therapy the closest thing to a guided tour of the complex engine called you. BetterHelp has connected over 3 million people with licensed therapists. It's convenient and accessible anywhere, 100% online. I cannot stress enough how great online therapy is. One, it makes things so much convenient. That's one of the blessings of how we emerged out of 2020, 2021, and in 2022. Virtual options for several things are available. And even prior to 2020, virtual therapy was available. And I'm so glad that now it's becoming a norm, because I'm going to tell you right now, BetterHelp is going to be able to get you the help that you need so that you can feel so much better about your life. You can find coping skills, feel self-empowered, help you deal with trauma. There are so many things that BetterHelp can help you with. As the world's leading therapy service, BetterHelp has matched 3 million people with professionally licensed and vetted therapists, available 100% online, plus it's affordable. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to match with a therapist. If things aren't clicking, you can easily switch to a new therapist anytime. It couldn't be simpler. No waiting rooms, no traffic, no endless searching for the right therapist. Learn more and save 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/argue. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/argue. All right. Let's move to the topic of the day. Holiday Scrooge or holiday spirit. We all know that the holidays are here, honey. Mm-hmm. And I love it. So, what are your pet peeves when it comes to holiday expectations? You want to go first? What are some of your holiday pet peeves, husband?
I've been trying to think of this. And other than like crowded stores.
I was about to say, if you don't say crowded stores, I don't know what.
Yeah, other than crowded stores and like traffic in those areas of shopping, I don't have any now. In those crowded stores, I will reach the peak of every pet peeve I have. Mm-hmm. But outside of those things, I don't really have anything. Like, so in the crowded stores though, if you shopping, let's say you out shopping, you're most likely shopping for your kids. Why your kids with you? That's taking up real estate. You know, we need more people to be able to get in and out of these areas.
So the kids ain't gonna shop for their parents, you don't think?
Kids ain't got no damn money.
Okay.
They ain't got no money. And if they are, they ain't in these stores where they at. They don't know their mamas and daddy size.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I swallowed the microphone.
The traffic, you know, people that get to driving so stupid, know where you're going. If you don't know where you're going, stay the course that you are, and then if you see where you're going, just go down the road and then flip around or something. People making these last minute judgments, that's how wrecks happen. Now traffic's backed up. Now I'm pissed off.
Amen.
Now I'm going into this crowded store already pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
Those
are your pet peeves?
That's it right there. Other than that, you know me, I'm a holiday person. I love it. Oh, bring it all on. The only thing I wish it was colder out here. But other than that,
oh, no. I don't want the cold.
Oh, yeah, bring the chill.
I don't want that. The thing that I dislike the most about the holidays and that really pisses me off is that it's not long enough. I really feel like we need an extra week to just focus on getting everything up for the holidays. It's like you get the decorations up. Then you got to start looking at your holiday calendar. What holiday parties are you going to? Are you throwing a holiday party? Do you have the necessary outfits for these holidays? Because this is the time of sequence. You know what I'm saying? The time of flash. You don't always just have that in your closet. Okay, so you need time for that. Then you got to shop for gifts. You don't always have time to get to the store, and your kids have ever-growing Christmas lists, and then you also are trying not to be one of those parents that just gets their kids crap because they want it. It's just, I need more time. And then I want to also do like fun stuff. Take the kids ice skating. Take them, I'm trying to have them watch holiday movies, make gingerbread houses, do the things that really create memories. It's just not enough time, And the other reason why I want it to be longer is because the holidays are usually, it's not in between. Usually the holidays either suck or the holidays are amazing.
Yeah.
And typically they usually suck because somebody done died, i.e. my family or my friend's family, or you done fell out with family. So that'll make it suck.
Or the past couple years.
You get COVID.
We are having our first Christmas that we've had in 2 years.
I'm going to have so much fun. I'm going to be so drunk off of eggnog. I'm going to be so drunk off of cider. I'm going to be so drunk off of hot chocolate. All of it. And the other thing, or it's great. Things are smooth. You don't feel like you are financially stretched at the end of the year. You got to see the people you wanted to see. You got to connect with the people that you wanted to connect to. But very rarely is it just middle of the goddamn line. Yeah. So that's why I'd be like, if you could just give us some more time, if things look like they're going awry, you can still have time to turn the ship around. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was about to say. It's just long enough to stay where it started.
Right.
You got summertime, wintertime. It lasts long enough to where it's like, it started off pretty bad, but we turned it around.
Yeah.
Holidays is like, how you start this race is exactly how you gonna finish it.
It's how you gonna finish it. You're never gonna turn around. It's gonna suck the whole entire time. The thing that I hate the most about the holiday as well is having to wrap gifts. It feels like it takes forever. I used to love it. I used to love the presentation of it. But as I kept having kids and the amount of gifts, because here's also the thing in our family, and I'm about to bring up something else, is that Marcus typically shops for me and his mother. And then he'll grab a gift, maybe two for the kids that have nothing to do with what's on their list. It's just what he thinks would be fun for them to have that he would also enjoy playing with.
Yeah, they'd be enjoying it.
That's usually it. Where
That's how I experience Christmas.
I'm usually taking their Christmas list and I'm buying the things that they've asked for. I'm buying things for my siblings.
You be shooting me gifts though. You be shooting me stuff to get them.
Yeah, if I know you're out and you can do it.
Yeah.
But I'm saying in general, that's not what your aim to go shopping is for me and your mom.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
However, when you go to shop, usually because you got all the nieces and all that you be getting for, so you specifically go to those areas to get the gifts for the,
I shop for
the
more
kids,
people.
Yeah, the kids just fall into that category.
Because Marcus does
you
not
send
shop.
Me the list,
Marcus does not shop for his nieces or nephews.
Nah.
The ones that came from his side, not the ones that come from my side. I shop for them.
They just
we
get
have a
money from
rule
me.
that if you don't have kids, we will still buy you a gift. If you have children, your gift has now been given to your children. So I shop for their kids. Last year was the first time I gave money to all of my nieces and nephews. I tried to give some to the nieces and nephews I have with Marcus, and he said they don't need nothing.
They need to start calling me. I need phone calls.
You gotta call them too.
I need texts. Don't do that because
I believe you.
I was not getting returns on those messages I left in text. So Christmas, you on your own.
He's like, this is a give and take, and I will take away if you do not give.
Hey, I'm
a
Uncle
damn.
Marcus. They too stupid to realize. All my nieces and nephews too stupid to realize. All you gotta do is call Uncle Tank, call Uncle Marcus. What do you want? I would like this. Not you, Victor. It's too late. You're too old. You almost my age.
Victory's like, I'm calling.
You almost my age.
You did call? What did you call and ask Marcus for? Oh, yeah, Victory would call you randomly.
She did, yeah, but she never did let me know what she wanted for Christmas.
Well, no, Victory.
When she ended up asking me for it, she wanted it right now, so she ended up buying it herself.
But yeah, Victory got a whole move to California, so
did.
she's good. So I don't want to hear nothing from her.
But no, she told me, she was like, I really want this. I was like, you got to wait for Christmas. That's too long. All right. Then she walked in the house with it on.
Okay, I would have got it.
All they got to do is call me because that's me. Like, I love giving. That's my love language that I like to give to. I like to give to people.
He loves to give gifts.
She don't like wrapping gifts. I'm like, give me all the kids' gifts. I'll wrap all of them because I put on a movie, put on my music, and I just get to rapping. I'm a superb gift wrapper, by the way.
I've been saving videos on Instagram on wrapping gifts. I'm probably going to do like 5 really nice, and then I'm going to be like, I don't want to do this no more.
Just kicking them under the tree.
Yeah, I want them.
Just wake up and find it.
So we started having an argument before the podcast started, before the live even went, right? I wanted to bring it up.
Bring it up.
My husband wants to come at me all aggressive. See, you do this every year. I asked you what you wanted for Christmas, and you ain't say shit. And I said, actually, I did tell you what I wanted for Christmas. He was like, tell me what you said, and I'm going to tell you what I said to you, what you said right after that. I said, no. Tell me what I said to you. No, now you tell me what you said. You know what it was? Because you said that they ran out. They didn't have no more. Actually, I did not say say that. What did I say I wanted for Christmas?
Hold on. Let me tell you what this bitch does right here. All right, I've been asking her. This is number 5, all right? I've been asking her. Should we finally sit down? She told me, I've been looking for this one thing, but they don't have it no more. So I got to think of something else. This is like the 5th conversation.
That was, okay, no, you're right about that. I just want to say you're right.
Down and shut your mouth.
I'm going to slap you. This was a Fendi purse I wanted it's impossible to find. Right now, I can't find it. It's sold out everywhere.
All right, so we finally had a conversation. She did tell me something, and I don't remember what that thing is. But let me tell you what I did. Angel asked me, what you want for Christmas? I said, I need to think on it. I can't think of nothing. I finally thought of what that was. I let her know exactly what it was. I text her a picture and how to get it. Multiple things.
Multiple.
What was the second thing?
No. I'm about to say, you said multiple, like you said 3 or 4. You've given me 2
things. 2
is
multiple. 1 is singular, 2 is multiple.
A pair of things.
Is multiple.
Go ahead.
If you robbing a bank, they're going to say an individual. If 2 people, they're going to be like, multiple people robbed this bank. Anyway.
Go ahead.
I done let her know exactly what I wanted. I done mentioned them multiple times, so you cannot forget. You can just go back to the text. Oh, yeah, he did ask that, and he told me that. Right there, this heifer said something one time out of 5 or 6 conversations, and I don't remember.
I'm not mad at him not remembering. I'm mad at this tone
you damn
that
right
you coming
tone.
at me
You need to instill it. Give me more than one thing, because you sat there.
Listen. No.
Let me finish.
I'm not going to let you finish.
Christmas, you got that one little gift, and you.
I'm not going to let you finish, because this is what you could have easily did.
I'm a superb gift giver, so she's going to have multiple gifts anyway. But
this is what you could have did.
What?
When you said you ain't told me, and I said actually I did tell you, you could have been like, okay, my bad, I forgot. Can you remind me? Instead, you kept on your high horse.
10 toes down.
I said I was thinking about a subscription to the Pantages Theater.
Text it to me.
Okay.
I don't even know how to spell Pantages.
You've only texted me one of the two.
But you know the second one, because I told you multiple times, and I told you why. I got very descriptive.
I'll be honest, I don't remember.
Okay, that's fine. See, I ain't got no attitude. Shut up.
Because
you got an attitude.
I didn't yell at you. You bastard. You know, I'm not going to let this man.
How the hell you use
I'm not going to let this man stress me out. Okay, because the holidays can be stressful.
I was going to say Bixby. She don't listen either.
The holidays can be stressful. Last minute shopping, cooking for a crowd, stressful travel. But let me tell you, I'm not going to let the holidays or this man stress me out, because I've got Next Evo. The holidays aren't all sleigh bells and mistletoes. They are also airports, shopping malls, and dining tables crowded with people. Some you're glad to see only once a year. Give yourself the ultimate gifts of stress relief, stress-free holiday, with Next Evo Naturals, fast-absorbing CBD products. Next Evo Stress CBD complex gummies are clinically proven to have 4 times better absorption than standard CBD. No other CBD brand can promise that. Let me tell you, the Next Evo is sitting on my nightstand. My husband walks over every night to my side of the nightstand, pops that thing open, gets a gummy, lays down, and is snoring so loud that I have to pop Next Evo so that I can relax and sleep through his snoring. No, truly, Next Evo during this time, I do believe can be a great asset in life in general. I have all for a while now, at least 5 years, have been really trying to investigate or look into CBD, because I really did want something that would help give me, some stress relief. And Next Evo really does do that for both me and Marcus. Next Evo smart absorption technology delivers CBD to your system in as little as 10 minutes. Unlike other CBD brands, regular CBD oil works more slowly because of how our bodies process oil-based ingredients compared to water-soluble supplements. And regular CBD only achieves 2 to 10% absorption, so over 90% of what you think you're getting is just the total waste. Smart Absorb upgrades the CBD natural absorption power. It's scientifically formulated to deliver more CBD fast. The only brand clinically proven to deliver 30 times better absorption in the first 30 minutes. Help fight holiday stress with the Next Evo Natural Stress CBD Gummies featuring ashwagandha, clinically proven to reduce stress by 70%. Ashwagandha and CBD work together to target the source of rising stress hormones like cortisol. So, this is what I want you to do. Get smarter CBD from Next Evo Naturals and get up to 25% off subscription orders of $40 or more at nextevo.com/podcast. And promo code is ARGUE. So one more time, you're going to get 25% off subscription orders, $40 or more at nextevo.com/podcast. Promo code ARGUE. That's nextevo.com/podcast. Promo code ARGUE.
Argue.
So, Marcus had the nerve. So that be the another thing about the holidays that be pissing me off is Marcus be stressing me out as if every year he gives me a gift idea. You don't. Last year you gave me no ideas. Do you not recall?
Yeah, because you was sick and
it was
you was
I
sick
didn't get
and in pain.
Wait a minute.
I knew you couldn't go out nowhere.
Wait,
and you was gone because you was gone staying in hotels with dudes all week.
It's you were with these women and women I didn't know. There was a woman I didn't even know. I was like, wow.
There's multiple dudes I didn't know all in the green room. Who's these dudes y'all got all up in the thing? Oh, that's just so. I don't know these
I didn't have
dudes.
nobody in nobody's green room.
You remember so and so, whatever.
I didn't have nobody in no green room.
There was a couple dudes that showed up, the ones I was at. I'm like, so Angel, who's this? She act like
I thought you invited them. I said, see, Marcus always inviting folk, and he ain't got no permission to do it. I said, yeah, nope. Anyway, anyhow, what are some of the things that you love about the holidays? How would you recommend, I should say, people get into the holiday cheer based off the stuff you love?
Actually, the way I get into the holiday cheer is I usually go splurge on myself first. That gets me in the mood to buy gifts for everybody else. I've always been like that, even from I don't know. Since I was a teenager and had a job and able to buy people gifts. You know, I would always get stuff for randomly. I get stuff for friends, of course, my mom, siblings, dad. But one thing that always got me ready to shop and do stuff like that was I would always get myself something first. That was always like
he's like, let me get shop for myself first.
And I'm like, all right, ice is broken. Let's go on here and in here and have a good time. It was usually a watch. Was a watch fanatic till Angel got me the smartwatch, and I can't remember the last time I had on an actual watch. But that's how I do it. Other than that, just being it being the holidays is I just like the holidays anyway. So if someone wasn't in the mood for the holidays, I recommend going around somebody that is into them. I don't know. What you think? What you do?
Women say
what would you give? Advice would you give?
I would say find the things that you like. There are certain things that, I'm sorry, you can't tell me every single thing you dislike. If it's that you like the cookies,
right?
Then invest in making cookies or invest in trying to find the best holiday cookies. Let that be your holiday tradition. If it's that you don't like to be around your family during the holidays, then make it a holiday tradition that you go on your own retreat for the holidays. So that can still get you excited for that time.
Don't focus on what you don't like.
Yeah, go do something like, okay, I don't want to be with my family. You go to the best spa there is and treat yourself for the holiday season. If you like the decor, you just don't like all the parties, then decorate your house. Just don't have nobody come over. Put up the lights. There's something about the twinkling lights in I don't know how holiday music brings about like that type of feeling of the holidays, but for me, that
actually that didn't hit me until that dang movie came out. But I think it's
Christmas?
But I think it's because it's the same. Like Christmas music don't change, the songs don't change.
It takes me back to being a child.
Yeah. I feel like I was gonna say, even at this age, I feel like a child again.
Yeah. Absolutely. There's always, now you might hate the cheesy.
Depressing too. But go ahead.
You might hate the cheesy holiday movies, but there are also really great movies that get dropped around Christmas as well. I remember Dreamgirls was dropped around Christmas. The Bodyguard was dropped around Christmas time, I think on Christmas. So there are other really great movies that happen. So focus on those and not the Hallmark Channel. Or use that time to just go back and watch movies that you enjoy, because that's a lot of time what our holiday movie watching is. It's watching old movies that we loved more so than new movies that come out. So
I will still watch the original How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Mine is always going to be Lampoon's Holiday.
Yeah, that's right
Christmas
there. That's number
Vacation,
one.
I mean, and then also
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation,
and then Home Alone 1. Those are always going to be my two.
I do Home Alone 1 and 2. Die Hard.
Die Hard is a good one.
Yeah.
So yeah, focus on, because you can tailor make Christmas, and that's what I do. You know, we don't do Santa Claus at our house, but I can tell you right now, our kids are just as excited as anybody else. We don't do Santa Claus, but we do Elf on the Shelf. The twins absolutely love it.
Oh, they still ain't found that elf.
Oh, you got to give them a hint. Like I
know.
tell
I
them
need
that
to.
LaRon tells me stuff. And they'll be like,
he's buddy. When I did talk about him, he's LaRon.
they're like, what is his name? LaRon.
No, when I had it, they'd be like, Daddy, did you have Buddy? Yep. Or where's Buddy at? I was like, I don't know. I saw him walking upstairs.
But yeah, because people are like, how could you not let your kids do Santa? My kids are not missing anything. They absolutely love all the magic that is surrounded by Christmas, and knowing that I need mama and daddy to approve this list of gifts for me to get. And then the other thing, we are focused more on experiences. So we are planning a big trip, which I actually have to approve everything from my travel agent today. And we surprised our mothers already. We had to do it early because they had to take off work. They're coming with us. We're going out of the country. And those are things that also gets me excited. Like, I also like to give a gift that I can also appreciate on the other end. So yeah, those are the pieces of advice. You have any extra?
No, see, we similar in that way.
No, me and Marcus are slowly but surely turning into Mr. and Mrs. Claus. By the time I have grandchildren, oh yeah, they're gonna be like, no.
It's gonna start in September.
They're gonna be like, my honey is, because that's what I want to be. You know, that's what I want to be called. I either want to be called honey or sugar by my grandkids.
Okay.
Why they make you laugh?
It's the fact that you already have a desire.
I don't want grandkids yet, but it's because April, her grandkids called her one of those names, and I was like, when I heard that, I added the other name. I was like, oh, I'm gonna choose between one of them. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, my honey she is Santa, Mrs. Claus. I'll be like, yep, it don't get no better than this, honey. A black woman with money in a platinum Amex. I am. I am Mrs. Claus. Okay.
Only other regret I have is my kids ain't into the same things that I was at their age.
I know that hurts your heart.
So now I buy toys for me. Mm-hmm. Like I would hope Amar, he would probably get into it. I used to be into remote control cars and trucks. That was something I was almost guaranteed to get because that's all I would ask for. Mm-hmm. And it wouldn't be a bunch, it would just be one. Every now and then I get one and I play with that thing. I still got them things. They're in my parents' basement right now. And when I go home, I pull out the batteries, turn them on, and these things are old. So I'm talking about the old school Radio Shack ones. You got to give times for the electronics to warm back up because they don't work at first when you first turn them on. But I was always into that, so I would always look forward to getting them stuff. It's like, yeah, we playing with this. They ain't into it. So I just get myself stuff now.
Yes, he does.
But now mine's is like adult remote control things, so they get up to like 60, 70 miles an hour. Me and Chance supposed to be going to the park. He got one he got one of mine.
Men are the same person. Okay, so we're gonna move to the audience question. Hey, oh, yeah. And it is from our moderator, Samantha. She asked us all the questions today. Caitlin asked a good question too, but I'll save that for another day. Sam asks, how does someone tell their family they don't want to kick it with them for Christmas? She's like, you're going to sound bad any way you say it. No.
Tell them you got COVID.
No. Not at all. And then they see your timeline and you at friends' Christmas party.
Because I don't care about their health. I don't care if I pass it to them. Y'all, however, are the people I love. I didn't want you to have to go through that.
I would say there's one or two things that you can do. You can 100% have it your way and just not spend time with them and just be like, you know what, I really want to, and because it also, I think this answer that I'm giving depends on what you would rather do. Is that you would rather be with friends or would you rather be by yourself? If you'd rather be with friends, then you could say, you know, I am going to make sure I come around just to give you all a hug on Christmas Eve. But on Christmas Day, I really want to spend time with my friends and like connect with them more. But happy holidays to y'all.
Or just name people specifically. I really want to spend time with so and so and so and so, and not just my friends.
Being real specific about it. If it's that you want to be by yourself, you can be like, I want to give myself the gift of just some real relaxation and time by myself. I want to do some self-reflection. So I'm not going to be around you all this Christmas. I'm going to send a card and a cake or something. Accept this as love. Yeah. That's if you don't have a bad relationship with your family. You just don't care to spend the holidays with them.
So everybody in the chat just be saying, just don't show up.
Now, because my thing is, if she's saying that she wants to care about how she comes off, then that's the reason why I would say, actually explain it so that it doesn't feel like your family doesn't feel like you're rejecting them. It's just, you just have a different priority for the holiday. Now, if you don't like them, then you don't need no explanation. Or you just tell the truth. Be like, I feel really uncomfortable around you all during the season. I feel like the questions you all ask me really upset me and makes me feel bad about myself. So I don't want to experience that during the holiday season. Being truthful can make it so that those things might not happen anymore and your family makes the adjustments for you to feel comfortable versus you just being like, F y'all, I ain't dealing with y'all. We're dealing with y'all. But if it's that they do it time and time again, you don't owe them any explanation. But if it's just you personally just don't like to do the holidays with your family, it's not that you dislike your family, I would say something and then, say, I'd rather... I'm not going to spend it with you all. I'm going to be spending time with such and such and such and such, but I'll leave something in my stead. That's all it is. I would say. I know Pastor Dick for Christ said, no is a complete answer. Absolutely it is. Yeah. However, there's also tact, especially when it's people that you care about.
Yeah, people that are expecting you over or whatever, you don't know the dynamic of her family. So just saying no might be like, wait, what? Why? What's going on? Like, you okay? Are you sick? You never know what that.
Especially when
different dynamics.
You don't want to know on things in the future for yourself.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I'm saying have some tact, because it might be like, oh, it's my birthday. I really want everybody to come to this dinner. And they're like, no.
Yeah.
You might be like, I mean, they have a right to, but it might be the no is that, oh, they just got some really bad news. One of their friends might be sick and they just can't muster up the strength to go. You might have appreciated that reason so that it didn't seem like they were just like, nah, I don't F with you now.
Yeah. Or just send a regretfully decline on a text thread that you were never invited on. Like, regretfully declined to what? Yeah, coming to see y'all.
Oh, look, Passionate for Christ was like, no, don't, you got to read both of my comments. She also says, I politely decline and keep it moving. Girl, I wasn't trying to put you out there like you were being mean, because that is good advice. Sometimes people do feel like they have to over-explain. I'm just saying, depending on the relationship, there is nothing wrong with giving a person some, extra politeness so that they can take your decline as something that is not a slight against them, just so they can offer you the same grace if they ever have to decline. That's it. But if it's somebody that you don't F with, if it's family members that didn't piss you off, I wouldn't even decline. I would ignore it. Like I never got it. I'd be like, I don't know who sent me something. I don't know you. I don't mess with you like that, so I done forgot who you are. All right. Okay, guys, let's do our shout outs.
You see how I just let you talk?
Mm-hmm. Good job. He learning.
You want to go first since you already talking?
Nah, you go ahead, babe.
All right, fam. Thank y'all for watching. We greatly appreciate it. Hey, it's been great. I've been Marcus Tanksley, a.k.a. Tank. You can find me on Instagram, Marcus on the Gram, Facebook at Marcus on the Book, TikTok at Tank Don't Talk. And you can find my beard and body butter called Man Shit at MANSHYT. The regular Man Shit orders are going out. All right? Those are going out. So you're going to get those shipped out as soon as possible. But that punk-ass box, we are sold out on the box. Just got to fix this shipping thing. So Thank y'all for tuning in. Angel, don't let them know where they can find you.
First of all, you can find this lovely purse that is behind me in the current Mama Likes box. Listen, the holidays are upon us. You know you ain't got all the gifts together, and what's great about this box is that you can separate the box and give out different pieces of gifts. Give the purse to the person you love the most. You give the head wrap to the person who, you can give it to yourself because hair wrap's going to be gorgeous. You can give the oil to your grandmother. It's a blessed oil. It's been prayed over, huh?
Also yourself.
Mm-hmm. And then you can give the planner to your friend with kids.
Or yourself. And then you can go shop for other people. Get yourself in the mood.
And then you give the lipstick to your little niece or cousin that's just gotten into makeup because the color is fire. It's 5 gifts that you getting that you could just give out or gift it to yourself or give the whole thing to somebody. I don't think y'all understand. You need to go to shopmamalikes.com. Buy this box. Amen. You can also find me at That Chick Angel across all platforms, baby. And get ready. We're getting ready to do our 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. You'll see the first video on Instagram today. And let me tell you, I'm not doing all the videos on Instagram. So if you're not following me across all platforms and my husband across all platforms, you might miss one of the giveaways. Yeah. And honey, they're going to be good because we're doing it like the 12 Days of Christmas. You know, on the first day, you get one thing. On the second day, 2 people can win. Hey. Third day, 3 people can win. We going all the way up to 12. If you miss out, that's on you. Period. Last but not least, back to the Mama Likes box. Patreon is the only people getting the benefit of choosing the color purse they get. Because we've got sweet yams and we've got banana pudding. So Patreon will be able to choose their color. So if you want to be able to choose your own color, go to www.patreon.com/thatchickangel and you'll be able to choose what color bag comes in your box. That's it. That's all. We'll see you next week for our Christmas episode of Is This Going to Cause an Argument?
Ready.
Y'all be blessed.
Y'all have a good one, fam.
Bye.